Betco delivers total floor care solutions for proven performance and durability. From finishes to strippers and cleaners to restorers, Betco has the innovative answers to reduced labor costs, increased efficiency, and optimized processes. The life cycle of floor care reflects the stages of maintenance processes that a typical floor undergoes as it is stripped, coated, maintained, and then eventually stripped again. A properly coated and maintained floor can virtually last indefinitely. Most floors, however, are subjected to excessive traffic and soils and a less than adequate maintenance program. This causes the life of the protective coating to be shortened dramatically. This video addresses the third phase in the life cycle of floor care, restorative maintenance. Over time, traffic and soils take their toll on the finish, and the routine and interim maintenance procedures no longer produce the desired results. When this happens, it is time for restorative maintenance, or the process of stripping and recoating. Let's get started on the proper procedures for restorative maintenance. When working with any cleaning chemical, remember to wear the proper PPE and follow all other health and safety precautions. Lastly, before starting any work, place the appropriate wet floor signs in areas to be cleaned. Prepare the floor per regular maintenance practices, such as dust mopping and removing any large debris before starting the stripping process. Now you're ready to begin the strip and recoat process. Fill a mop bucket with stripping solution properly diluted with cool water and according to label directions. Use a doodle bug and stripping solution or Axit baseboard stripper along the edges and hard-to-reach areas. Then squeegee the solution into the path of the scrubber or wet vac for pickup. Apply the stripper solution freely to the rest of the floor with a standard all-purpose mop and allow it to dwell for 10 minutes. Be careful not to let the solution dry. If the stripping solution does dry, simply apply more solution to the area. Attach an appropriately sized black stripping or maroon pad to the automatic scrubber or orbital machine. To ensure all existing finish is removed, we recommend a double scrub method. Start scrubbing with the squeegee up and the vac motor off. On the second pass, drop the squeegee and turn on the vac motor, ensuring all or most of the stripping solution is removed. The stripping procedure just described for the auto scrubber can also be used with a Betco Bertha stripping machine and a wet-dry vac or auto scrubber. For obstructed areas, or if any of the previously mentioned equipment is not available, use a floor machine and a wet-dry vac to strip the floor. Apply the stripping solution with an all-purpose mop. Scrub the floor with a standard floor machine using a black stripping pad and recover the solution with wet-dry vac. Next, perform a detail rinse with warm water to ensure all soils from old finish are picked up before applying new finish. The detail rinse can be accomplished with an auto scrubber or a mop and bucket. If the floor is clean, you are ready to apply new finish. Allow the floor to dry. A fan may be used to speed this process. Check the floor with the palm of your hand to be sure there isn't any residue that may interfere with the new floor finish. If a white powder comes off on your hand, you will need to detail rinse again. Your objective is to have a clean, dry, film-free floor before beginning application of the new finish. The floor is now ready to be coated. Select the appropriate Betco floor finish based on the maintenance schedule and gloss desired. Using a mop and bucket method for applying floor finish, equip the mop with a rayon, synthetic, or flat finish mop head. Use a can liner in the mop bucket for easy cleanup and to avoid contamination. Pour the finish directly on the mop head. Remove the mop and wring slightly to avoid heavy spots and begin coating the floor. There are different techniques for applying the finish, but we recommend the following. First, box out the area to be finished, but no larger than 8 feet by 20 feet. Halfway through, remember to flip the mop to avoid streaking from lesser amounts of finish. When finish application begins to thin, reapply finish to the head in the mop bucket. Keep the first coat about 1 tile's width away from the wall, and then coat all the way to the edge on your second coat. Alternate this process with subsequent coats. Normally, 4 to 6 coats are required, and each should dry before application of the next. After 10 minutes of drying, you can increase the airflow in the room by using a floor fan. Position the fan toward the ceiling to circulate the air. Conventional floor finishes will require approximately 30 minutes to dry under normal temperature and humidity conditions before recoating. Elevated temperature and humidity may extend the dry time. Let's review what we have demonstrated. When a floor no longer responds to routine and interim maintenance procedures, it is time to completely remove and replace all old layers of finish. Remember the steps we performed during restorative maintenance. 1. Prepare the area to be stripped. 2. Prepare equipment and chemicals. 3. scrub area and pick up solution. 4. Detail rinse. And 5. Apply new finish. After completing the restorative maintenance phase of the life cycle of floor care, maintain the floor using the proper routine and interim maintenance procedures.